Good evening, y'all, and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going over to Universal Orlando Resort to go check into one of their newest hotels, which is the Universal Stella Nova Resort. I'm super excited because this is my first time ever staying at a Universal resort, and it's giving me like a little mini staycation. And to top all that off, tomorrow we are going to Epic Universe, which is Universal's newest theme park that is coming here to Orlando. So it's gonna be a great couple days. I'm super excited and I can't wait to head over to Universal Orlando and get our little mini staycation started. So with that being said, we're gonna get ready to go and we'll see you guys over at Stella Nova. We have just officially checked in to the Stella Nova Resort here at Universal Orlando, and right now we are walking to our room, which is right here. 7028, that's our room. Let's go check it out. I have officially arrived to the room here at the Stella Nova Resort, and you know what that means? It is time for a room tour. So here we are by the front door. As you walk in, you see your two beds over there, and we got this nice round window right over here. Of course, off to our right, we have the sink and the little countertop, and we got the bathroom right over here with a shower, and we got some Stella Nova soap right there. Of course, as we keep walking in towards this way, we have the main room. It looks like we got a little coffee maker over here, which, you know, every time I come to a hotel, when there's a coffee maker, I always make coffee in the morning, so we'll definitely be using that. Of course, we got this nice couch, we got nice countertops, and of course, the two queen beds here, and it's with a nice little Stella Nova backdrop. But I think my favorite part, though, is when you come over here and you open the window. Look at what we have over to our right. There is Epic Universe, and you can see the Stardust Racers running right now because they're doing some previews today. But we have a view of Epic Universe and downtown Orlando in the back. That is just absolutely amazing. Just like Disney, when you come to a Universal resort, they put your name up here on to the TV. So of course, you know, last name is Fandre, and they're welcoming us here to the Stella Nova Resort. It's so crazy that you can just see the rides running here at Epic Universe from our hotel room. And of course, you know, that one right there, Stardust Racers. I'm so excited to get on that tomorrow. You can also kind of see the back of Donkey Kong Country right there. And of course, the Grand Helios is right off to the left. Doesn't look like we can really see anything of monsters from here. Later tonight, I'm going to be going to Citywalk, which is at the main section of the Universal Orlando Resort. And over here at Stella Nova, they do have a bus service that takes you from Stella Nova over to Citywalk. So that is something that we will definitely be using here tonight. I'm just so excited to be here, like brand new hotel. First time staying at a Universal hotel. This is just absolutely exciting. This is so fun. I cannot wait to get this little mini staycation started. Since it is my first visit to the Stella Nova Resort, they give us a little my first visit button. It's so cute, and they got like all the parks on it. Now that I'm all settled down here at the Stella Nova Resort, I'm now headed back down to the lobby because we're actually gonna go to their quick service location and pick up some dinner tonight. You know, if it's a staycation, you gotta do the full experience. So of course, we're gonna go get our dinner, and then I think after that, I'm gonna have some pool time because they have an outdoor pool, hot tub, and a bar. So sounds like the perfect way to kind of just sit back, relax, and enjoy our first day here at the Stella Nova Resort. Here's a view of the pool and the pool bar from the 7th floor here at the Stella Nova. We're gonna go down there later, and it looks pretty dead, so we'll probably have the pool ourselves when we go. And then off in the back, you can kind of see SeaWorld Orlando back there. That's so cool. You get Epic Universe on one side and then SeaWorld on the other side. Here we are at the cafe here at Stella Nova, and this is just a look around. As you can tell, there's like no one here, but we're gonna grab dinner from here and check out the menu and go from there. Here is a look at the Stella Burger that we got here at the Cosmo Cafe. It's a double patty with lettuce, tomato, cheese, all the works. And of course we got a set of fries. And then since we're staying here for a couple days, we went with the Universal Stella Nova Resort mug, which it's free, not free, but it's unlimited beverages for the length of your stay. So we'll definitely be using that to our advantage. And I love the cup, it's so pretty with the galaxy colors. But right now we're gonna dig in, eat some food because I'm kind of hungry. And then from there, I think we'll go outside and do the pool.
I just got myself, you know, the typical burger, but it was a really good burger, honestly. And I think compared to the ones that like are at Disney, that one was a little bit better in my opinion. But now we're gonna change into a swimsuit and check out the pool. It's getting a little bit late, so it might start getting cold soon. But we're gonna go to the hot tub because I've been really craving a hot tub lately. So I think we're gonna change, head down there, maybe get a drink from the pool bar, go from there. I know that we're gonna go to Citywalk later tonight. We'll probably do a resort tour at some point.
The swimsuit is on. Got our drink in hand, and we're heading down to the hot tub.
Like I was saying back in the room, later we'll do like a full like resort tour, kind of show you like the lobby area, what they have to offer and everything. But I just kind of want to get the hot tub. That's been on my mind all day. I've been like, hot tub, hot tub. The weather here today has been a little bit chilly for Florida standards. So it sounds like a perfect time for a hot tub to me.
Looks like the pool hours are from 9 a.m. to 10 p.m. So we still got some time to chill in the hot tub. Like I said, there's like no one here right now. So we'll basically have the whole pool ourselves, which will be really nice. The colors of the Stella Nova Resort are so beautiful with like all the ceramic tiles that they have on the building. Like I said, it's a big pool deck. One person in the pool, few in the hot tub. It's gonna be a great night here. Of course, just across the street, you have the Terra Luna Resort, which just opened, I think, last week. And it's the same resort as the Stella Nova. They're like sister resorts. And that one's just right across the way right there. It's got pretty much the same amenities. It is time to take off the shirt and the shoes and head into the hot tub. So I'll see you guys after my little dip. As you can see, it is nighttime now, but I just got done with my soak in the hot tub and a little dip in the pool. But I just wanted to point out how much seating they have here at the pool deck. It goes all the way back there. It's a crazy amount of seating for this pool, but it's a really nice pool area. So now that we are done with the pool and the hot tub for the night, we're gonna make a trip over to Citywalk since that is open until midnight. So we got about 2.5 hours to do that. We're gonna go check out the Epic Universe Preview Center, kind of map out our plan for tomorrow, and then also get some merch because I kind of want to wear something Epic Universe related tomorrow when we go to the park. So that is our plan for Citywalk tonight. Maybe grab some dessert too since we didn't get that for dinner. Here we are heading to the resort shuttle. So when you come to Stella Nova, this is where they'll pick you up to take you to Citywalk, and that's where Universal Studios and Islands of Adventure is. So you kind of have your little spot here. For Epic Universe though, since it's so close, literally right across the way right there, you can actually walk there. So that's kind of cool. Here comes our bus for Citywalk. They're actually letting people off over by the entrance right now, and then they'll come swing over here to pick us up. Look at that, they have like a monster out. Just arrived here at Citywalk, so now we're going up to security to go through, and then after that we'll be in Citywalk. That was a nice, like, I think, what, 15-minute ride over to Universal, like the main campus, so honestly staying at Stella Nova is not a bad deal. So both Universal parks tonight closed at 7 p.m. So that's why Citywalk looks dead right now. But right now we're heading over to the Epic Universe Preview Center because there's a Spirit jersey that I want over there that I want to get. And then we're just going to kind of like look at the map that they have there. And then after that, I think we're going to try to go to like some sort of dessert place because I really want maybe Voodoo Donuts. That sounds like a really good option tonight. But we'll see. Here is a look at Epic Universe. There's the entrance right there. I'm gonna be doing all of this tomorrow, including Stardust Racers. I'm super excited. This is the view that we can see from our hotel room, basically. Starting over here, we have Super Nintendo Land, where they have Mario and Donkey Kong. And back there is the Universal Monsters area with the Frankenstein experiment and whatnot. Grand Helios is back there. And of course, you've got the Harry Potter Wizarding World over there with Battle of the Ministry. There's Stardust Racers, and then of course we have Isle of Berk, which is How to Train Your Dragons. And then in the middle area where Stardust Racers is also included is Celestial Park, which is all that right down the center. I just picked up my merch for Epic Universe for tomorrow. All will be revealed tomorrow, so you guys don't know what I have in here yet, but you guys will see it tomorrow. It is now time for dessert here at Voodoo Donuts. We're gonna go in, get our donut. This is a look at the menu here for Voodoo Donuts and some of the options they have. Kind of reminds me of Everglazed at Disney Springs, with like the very fancy donuts with like extra toppings on top. All right, y'all, we got our Voodoo Donuts here. I went with the raspberry filled one, and then we also got a chocolate donut. So we're gonna open this up and see them for ourselves. Here's a look at that chocolate rain donut, and it looks absolutely tasty, and I can't wait to eat it. Here's the donut compared to my face. It's big. I'm gonna eat it. Delicious. This is the way to go. Voodoo Donuts for dessert, 100% yes. Well, y'all, the time is currently 10:30, and I think we're gonna head back to the hotel because there's not really much going on tonight here at Citywalk. I kind of just wanted to come to get some merch over at the preview store and get dessert, and we did both those things. So it's back to the bus and back to Stella Nova for us. We've made it back to the Stella Nova Resort, and a little quick overview when you walk in. You have the Nova Bar right over there, the Cosmos Cafe and Markets right over there, and then the front desk is obviously right there. There's a Universal Studios store back there. But yeah, it's kind of nice. It's very open. That's the one thing that's cool about this. But we're actually gonna go refill our bottle over at the refill station because it's empty. And then we're gonna actually go up to the 3rd floor to show you something kind of cool afterwards. When we checked in, the receptionist said to come to the 3rd floor to see something really cool, and this is what she meant. It's a starry tunnel. How cool is this? There's like no rooms in this like little section, but it's a really fun starry tunnel. Well, y'all, I've officially made back to the Stella Nova Resort here at Universal Orlando, and I am ready for bed because I definitely want to get my beauty sleep before we do something truly epic tomorrow. Check-in day was super fun here at Stella Nova. We got to have some amazing dinner, got a little swim in the pool and a little dip in the hot tub, and then of course, you know, we went to Citywalk for a little trip out to go see the Epic Universe Preview Center, as well as get some Voodoo Donuts. So, first day, we've already done a lot, and tomorrow's just gonna be just as busy, so that's why I'm trying to go to bed now, while it's, you know, about 10:45, and get my beauty sleep so that I can be all ready to go for tomorrow for an epic day at Epic Universe. If you guys liked this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe down below so you guys don't miss anything else happening this year in 2025, because 2025 is gonna be such an amazing year for trips and everything. I'm so excited. I'm gonna get ready for bed, and we'll see you tomorrow when we go to Epic Universe. So with that being said, y'all have a nice night, and I hope to see you real soon.